I'm back. The three questions again. This one is chapter 14, the third pearl. What is love? You will know love when you realize what love is not. Emotions aren't the problem. Our thoughts are. Emotions tell us the truth about what's going on inside of us. When we feel anger, our pulse quickens, our breathing becomes erratic, and our muscles tense. Our thoughts trigger unpleasant feelings, and our bodies pay the price. So, what if we paid attention to those signs and learned from them? We can see emotions as clues about what we are telling ourselves. They tell us when we're beating ourselves up and we need to improve the message. They tell us we're on a dangerous mental track. They'll usually tell us when we're at the wrong party. Emotions remind us that we're not loving ourselves, and they let us know when we've traveled too far from the truth. The truth may not be something we can put into words, but if we're sober enough to pay attention, we can feel its resonance. We can feel it as love. Take away our words, our preoccupations, and obsessive thoughts, and love is all that's left. What is love? Love is life's energy, creating more life all the time and in infinite ways. Most of us were taught to think of love as one kind of emotion, one among many others. We think that it has a beginning and an end, as emotions usually do. Emotion is the energy that our bodies create, and love is the sum of all emotions. Love is energy, and therefore it has no beginning or end. Energy has no agenda. Neither does love. It has no limits or conditions. Like all energy, love can be transformed, but never destroyed. Unconditional love can seem intimidating at first. You may want to run from it. You may doubt its sincerity. You may wonder how it comes so naturally to children, but not to you. You may want to blame love for your pain and for your self-rejection, but love is never to blame. What makes things painful and complicated are the terms and conditions we put on love. No one wants to hear, I love you if. I love you if you can be like me and think like me. I love you if you feel my pain. These words sound funny, but for most people, it's the underlying romantic message. The word if denies the truth of love. If you loved me, you'd suffer the way I'm suffering, is often what we mean. If you really cared, you'd make sacrifices for me is implied in different ways. If you truly loved me, you'd prove it. You'd tell your friends, you'd put me first, you'd blah, blah, blah. These words may never be spoken, but they tend to hide behind other words. They echo the voice of the main character. Love doesn't require sacrifices. We are generous in love because we want to be, and we need nothing in return. It's exhilarating to be alive. It's a privilege to feel the power of love. Like life, love is its own justification. And like life, like truth, it doesn't need proof in order to exist. Conditions make love something it isn't, but that's the way we were shown how to love. Conditional love has become part of how we govern ourselves. It forces us to judge others, including ourselves. Real love starts with us. It's never too late to rediscover the power of it in ourselves. It's never too late to ask the question, what is love? And open all our senses to the answer. Real love has nothing to do with vanity or self-importance. Self-love is not egotism. The ego is me, wanting attention and adulation. Love is the energy that runs through us and all around us. When we share love, we're sharing our life force. When we give ourselves love, we're acknowledging what we really are. Dope. Peace and love.